Good morning, students, and welcome back to our channel, Helping Little Gems. My name is Sarangan Narendra, and I hope that everyone watching this video is safe and healthy. I know that these are some tough times, but even in these times, we all can learn a little something. Today, we will learn how to do multiplication and also how to do the tables of 0, 1, and 2. So let's begin today's lesson. So the first question for all of you is, what is multiplication? Give it a thought. Yes. So multiplication is nothing but adding the same number repeatedly. So that is why multiplication is known as repeated addition, because once we have a given number, we are adding that number a subsequent amount of times, and that number is giving us an answer. Right? So how do we do multiplication? Let's break it down. So we have an example here, and the example is read as 2 times 2. So what does this mean? First, we have the first number, which is 2. So this number is the number that we multiply, the given number, right? So this is the number that we are going to take a certain number of times. Now, the second number represents the number of times we are going to take 2. So, for example, 2 times 2. So we have 2 and we are going to take this 2 and add it 2 times. So this might be a little bit hard for everyone at the beginning. So let's take this with the help of a few shapes. So we have 2. So let us draw 2 triangles. But how many times are we taking this 2? That's right, we are taking this 2 times. So we have 2 triangles and we are taking 2 triangles again. So this is 2 one time, and here this is 2 times. So now how do we get the answer? So we have 2 times. Here we go, 2 triangles once, 2 triangles 2 times, and to obtain the answer we have to add. So let's add. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the total we get is 4. Therefore the answer is 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Right? So let us try another example. Why don't we try 2 times 3? This is a simple example, so I want you to pause the video and try the answer. Hopefully you've paused the video. Now let us draw the sum. So we have 2 times 3. So we have to take 2. So 2 triangles, right, as we discussed before. You can take any shape, whatever shape that you like, circles, squares, but I like triangles, so let's do triangles. So we have 2 and we are taking 2 3 times. So we have 2. This is 2 1 times, this is 2 2 times, and this is 2 3 times. So how do we obtain the answer? Again, very simple. We add the total number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the product that we get is 6. So that's very important. In multiplication, the answer that we get is known as the product, right? So the product of 2 times 2 is 4 and the product of 2 times 3 is 6. So again, let's go over the concept. The number that we take it first is the number that we multiply, and the second number is the number of times that we take the first number, or the number of times that we repeatedly add the first number. Now you might have got the first 2 questions, so let's try another question. So how about 2 times 0? Now I want you all to try this question. So pause the video, and try the answer for this. Hopefully you've paused the video. Now let us try and explain and understand what this question is. So we have 2, but what is 2? That's correct. 2 is the number that we multiply. Right? And what is 0? Correct. 0 is the number of times that we multiplied to. So what is the answer? Obviously 0. You might be thinking, wait a second, how did he get 0? So explaining it in this way may not exactly be the best way to explain it. So let us take it in this way. Imagine you are sitting in a class. In your class, your teacher has 2 chocolates, right? And if she has 2 chocolates and she is giving you 0 chocolates, how many chocolates would you have? Yes, that's correct. You will have 0 chocolates. So, in the same way, if we take 2, but we have taken 2 0 times, that means we haven't drawn anything. So, what do we add? So, there's nothing to add. The answer is 0. Therefore, this is a very, very important point. Any number multiplied 0 times will always give the product 0. Let me repeat it again because this is a very important concept which will take you, even in the higher grades. So 2 times 0 or any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, any number multiplied 0 times gives 0, right? So this is a very important fact, and before moving on to the tables of 0, 1 and 2, I want you to register this fact that when we multiply a number, there are 3 important things. First, the first number is known as a number that we multiply. The second number is the number of times that we add it. So we have 2 taken twice. And how do we obtain the answer? Perfect. We obtain the answer by adding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And that is how we get the answer here. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all understood. In the next class, we will be covering the tables of 0, 1 and 2 and the basics of multiplication. Until then, stay safe and keep learning.